Money Sisters. It is Sister Tisha here, and I want to thank you for joining me on this Saturday or whenever you view this. I want you to type it in the chat. I'm here. I'm here. Let me know that you are here, that you listen to this broadcast, no matter what time or what day you listen to it. I want to know that you join in as well as if you're getting any benefit out of it. But welcome back to our Side Hustle Summer Series. And we are actually in episode number 6. And for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Tisha D. Colston, author, speaker, and coach. And I help Christian women get rid of the limiting beliefs and behaviors that keep them from living a life that they really want to live. And my focus is primarily on finances. And so that is, I help you to make, manage, and multiply money. And so we've been focusing on side hustle because, hey, listen, we all work and not many of us. I don't know too many people who don't want to leave their job. A lot of people, now I'm not saying there aren't any, but a lot of people are not happy with where they are. They're not living their full potential and they want to know, how do I start? How do I start? So you can call it, because, we get caught up with words sometimes and we just like to pick at people with their words. And I'm coming because some people say, oh, side hustle, side hustle. I'm not hustling. Listen, you can call it side hustle. You can call it a small business, whatever you want to call it that. But we're going through the step-by-step blueprint to starting a profitable side hustle. And last time we talked about analyzing and validating your new hustle idea. Analyzing and validating your new hustle idea. Go and take a look at the replay. But, it's something that, tends to bore people because it's talking about analyzing and validating. But we talked about its importance. We talked about analyzing your competitors. We talked about getting feedback from your target audience. We're talking about, how to do a soft launch. Briefly on those topics. Of course, you can go into details with those things, but briefly on those things so that you know that those things are out there. And these are the things that you need to do in order to start a profitable side hustle. And on today, we are going to be talking about implementing a solid marketing strategy, implementing a solid marketing strategy, because listen, you got to have a solid marketing strategy. So if you are shy and if you're timid and you're scared at the thought of talking to random people, then you're kind of in for a shock here, sisters, because your side hustle is never really going to take off until you get out there and let people know that you're open for business. In some form or fashion, you have to let people know that you are open for business. So even before you think about your marketing strategy, which we're here to talk about, you have to figure out how you can toughen up and get over the block of talking to people. You have to build up the confidence so that you can market and sell yourself to your potential clients, people who are going to buy your products and services. Put yourself in the shoes of your prospects. Would you want to do business with someone who exudes confidence or someone who doesn't? I'm sure you will choose the one who, exudes that confidence level. So once you build your confidence in your skills and you really believe you can deliver what your side hustle promises to offer, then it's time to market yourself to your audience. Okay. Now here's the kicker. That there are many different types of marketing techniques that you can use. If you look around, how are your competitors marketing their brand? There are different ways that you can do it, but you take a look and see what people who are doing the same thing. We say competitors, but really people who are doing the same thing as you or something very similar. How are they marketing their brand? Where are they marketing their brand at? Is it working for them? Should you do the same thing or should you look for another strategy so that you can tap into a different and a less saturated market? What you ultimately decide on is going to depend on the industry that you're in. So let me give you an example of some common um, marketing strategies that work for most side hustles. So the first one we'll talk about is word of mouth marketing. Some of y'all might be going, "Oh God, no!" I've done the word of mouth marketing. Word of mouth marketing is probably the most purest form of marketing there is, and it can be one of the most effective uh, strategies to employ. How many times have you bought a product or subscribed to a service your family and friends have recommended? Or how often do you ask them for recommendations? The reason why word of mouth works so well is that we tend to trust the judgment of other people, people that we know. So when they say, you should check out this girl, you should go here, you should try that, you should see that business over there. Oh, you need to get your eyebrows done. Girl, I know a great place for you to get your eyebrows done. And then you go and you check it out as soon as you get some free time. You should look on it. Go to this person, go to that person. You should do that. So for your side hustle, it's important that you use your existing network of friends. So I know some folks who like, they don't want to promote, they're doing social media promotion, but they don't want to promote on their page, And it's like, unless you're going to be running ads, I mean, you might as well get that free before you're running ads. You might as well get the free, which is friends and family, right? We know all the stories about friends and family, but you know what? Your existing network of friends and family is important to your side hustle. So you want to ask them to help you get the word out about your service. If anybody asks them why they should do business with you, they can easily vouch for you, your skills, your talent, your integrity. They can be your biggest cheerleader, rah rah. Okay. Even if they don't buy for you, listen, we have to stop, with people have to buy from us all the time because they don't. But maybe they don't even have to do this, but maybe their level of support is liking and sharing your posts. Maybe their level of support is telling a friend or family member, hey, I know this. My cousin has. I have a cousin. She's one of my biggest family supporters. I guarantee you. It was my first time doing a breakfast for church. And I was a church administrator at that time and a women's ministry leader. And so it was my first time doing this kind of a breakfast, this kind of an event with I mean, I know it was just different from what we had always done. And I sold tickets to it. There was a whole lot involved and I preached at it. Okay. Can I tell you, I had one cousin who filled up the place. She got tickets and she kept getting tickets and she kept selling tickets. Everyone there was because, not everyone, but a lot of people were there because she talked it up, because she sold the tickets. I didn't do that. She did. I invited her. And she went in and she was the biggest supporter of people who didn't even go to the church. So I want to let you know that your friends and your family network is very important to helping you get the word out about your services. And then once you start getting some clients, you want to make sure you go above and beyond what's expected of you and give them a lot of value to make sure they have a very positive experience. See, it's not just enough to have an experience and to do what it is that you said you were going to do. You want to make it a positive experience coming from someone who was a customer service representative. supervisor, and manager. The customer's experience is as equally important as the product or service that you provide. And so we have to remember to give a positive experience. But I digress because it's all going to go towards your word of mouth marketing strategy. Okay. Give them a lot of value, make sure they have a positive experience. And if you do this, you won't even need to ask your clients to help spread the word. They're going to do it all on their own. They're going to do it all on their own. So the next thing we'll talk about is door to door. Now, I know somebody just said, this is something I've done too. Door to door. I'm going to tell you, it was a little bit easier for me to do door to door, probably because I grew up Jehovah's Witness. And I'm all too familiar with going door to door from a child. Okay. So that was broken out of me a long time ago. I can get on the street corner. I can offer you a watchtower and a wake or a Bible. Hey, listen, or whatever my side hustle. I remember one of the sister friends at my church. We were doing prepaid legal, and we went door to door. We went door to door. I remember one time I was doing New Skin. I was doing New Skin Services, MLM, which I love their products. I'm not selling them anymore, but I'm going to tell you what, if you need, listen, there's one product I just love, and it's Vitality. Oh my gosh, I just love that product. I love their vitamins. They're costly, but they are so worth it. And so we went with our friend, and we was in the parking lots of the stores trying to sell this. So we was on this weight loss thing, and it worked really well till they changed the product up. But we were selling that door to door marketing. This kind of marketing strategy will only work well for side hustles that target the local population. Okay. So if you got a side hustle, an online side hustle, then this might not be the right strategy for you. For this marketing strategy to succeed, you need to make personal connection with the people that you're going to be talking to. You're going to go knocking on door to doors and talking to them personally. So you speak to them really like people. So you don't want to be pushy and aggressive because, hey, listen, you're going to get the door slammed in your face. I know. Or worse, they're going to call security on you or say, listen, no soliciting, things like that. I've seen a lot. I don't think that I've seen it all, but I've seen a lot. Nowadays, you do have to be careful about this door to door thing because people are crazy. People are crazy. So, I don't even know that Jehovah's Witnesses do door to door anymore. I have a few friends. My dad still, and his wife are still Jehovah's Witnesses, and my husband's mother, and some of their family members are still Jehovah's Witnesses. I have a couple friends that are still Jehovah's Witnesses, and I don't think that they do the door to door anymore. I have to go ask. They do the cart work, so they stand on the corners. But to me, it's almost like doing door to door, standing on corners. Okay. But you don't want to be pushy. Pushy doesn't work. Aggressive doesn't work with people. Right? It doesn't work. For door-to-door marketing to succeed, you need to think outside of the box. You don't just knock on the door and give people your card and then leave. No. You're going to introduce yourself. You're going to tell them you started this new business. You're going to say something like, if you need my help, here's my card. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Because remember, you're coming into their space and you're interrupting whatever it is they're doing. Even if it's on the street and you're standing out, you're handing out stuff on the street, because I've done that. I've gone to malls. Listen, remember that you're interrupting them. No matter what you do, actually, you're interrupting. You're stopping the scroll. You're stopping them in their home, right? You're being an interruption. So you don't want to be aggressive with that. So if your side hustle is painting people's walls, then you might want to say something like, when your paint starts to fade, just give me a call and I'll be happy to offer you my introductory price, even if you call me a few years from now. So you're not pushing them to use your service right away. You're just sharing what it is that you do and how you can help them. And that's all that there is to it. It's sharing. Remember, because a lot of times we forget that when it comes to marketing. Marketing is I'm sharing. I am sharing with you what I offer. I'm giving you an opportunity to make a buying decision, right? Either now or later. The next one we want to talk about is social media. And this is something that we are all too familiar with. Everyone's on social media nowadays. I don't know many people who are not on social media, but there are still people who are not on social media, right? So whether you got an online or an offline side hustle, you can benefit from the power of social media marketing. But first, you need to know who your target clients are, where they're hanging out. Are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Twitter or X? Are they on what's the new one that just came out? It's Instagram Threads. Are they on Threads? Where are they at? And all the other ones I don't even know. YouTube. And there's some other things that the other ones that are out there that people are using. So many social media platforms. Where are your people at? And where are you at that you want to market to them? And then what you do is build an active profile. Make sure that it's matching your branding, of course, and you post content that shows your expertise. You're not going to post things that make you look utterly unprofessional. I mean, I like to post jokes and things, but I don't do things that are going to make me look unprofessional. I've gone to so many people's different pages, and you look at it and you're like, uh, were you really trying to get people's business? Because what is this that you posted here? So you want to remain professional in your pages, but that's another topic, how to do it. But social media marketing is a way, right? You start to reach out to your target customers. You'll follow them, write thoughtful comments on their posts. You can send them private messages, but don't be aggressive or pushy. You want to gain their trust. So what? So they'll do business with you. So remember, people do business with people that they know, they like, and they trust. So you don't want to scare them off. Social media marketing has the power to grow your side business exponentially. But you just got to be careful about how you go about doing it. If you annoy too many people, then you can, shutter that reputation. And then you might need to start from scratch again. So we talked about different types of solid marketing strategies and a little bit about each: word of mouth, door to door, social media marketing. And of course, there's a lot into each one of those as far as the strategy, but just want to give you an idea about different types of solid marketing strategies. If you have a particular one that you like, I want you to go ahead and write that in the comments there. Which marketing strategy do you like the best? Even if it's one that's not listed, write that down as well. We can add that to our discussion here. Anyway, this is Tisha signing out, and I will see you next Saturday on the Side Hustle Summer Series. Now, I am working with this new platform. Well, I've had it, but they offered streaming on here now, and so I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, you guys take care. You have a blessed day. Be blessed, be fruitful, and multiply.